Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. Today, as always, many things to say. We have Manchester United job, more to say with Here We Go incoming, and then João Cancelo, Manchester City, Manchester United players, not only managers. Let's jump into it together. Here we are, guys, a big day. We had Liam Rosenior confirmed as new Chelsea head coach until 2032. We have the replacement because Strasbourg today have reached an agreement with Gary O'Neill, the manager who is available on the market, who has been in contact with two Premier League clubs. He had the possibility to go back to the Premier League, but when Strasbourg called with the opportunity to play European football and to trust an important project like the one from Blueco, Gary O'Neill decided to accept, and so he's the new head coach of Strasbourg, and so we have several positions covered. Now, let's jump into Manchester United. But before that, a surprising news arriving tonight. Erik Ten Hag, former Manchester United manager who had a very short spell at Bayern Leverkusen as head coach in the summer and then fired even before the end of the summer transfer window, is the new technical director of FC Twente in the Netherlands, his home country. So he will work now in Eredivisie. Ten Hag signed today for this new chapter. Technical director means that he will be picking the players, deciding the strategy, preparing the future for the club, the FC Twente. So everything has been agreed with Erik Ten Hag. The contract is signed. Ten Hag starts his work on the 1st of February 2026, so in a couple of weeks, and then he will coordinate the summer transfer window 2026-2027 at FC Twente. So a new page in the football career of Erik Ten Hag after being the excellent coach of that Ajax side we still remember, then Manchester United, Bayer Leverkusen, and now technical director of FC Twente. On the other side, guys, we have to mention Manchester United. We mentioned that already 2 days ago. I immediately told you it was 2 days ago. After the situation of Ruben Amorim, it was very clear that Ruben Amorim tension was getting a very tense, a very difficult moment, and so that's why Ruben Amorim got fired in the first hours of the day yesterday. But the name I mentioned to you is the name I maintain: Ole Gunnar Solskjær. The return from Ole Gunnar Solskjær is really concrete, possible, and getting closer. After Ole offering himself to Manchester United, as I told you yesterday, today I spoke to you about contacts, about this possibility becoming real. What happened over the afternoon and over the evening is that Ole Gunnar Solskjær, his representatives, and Manchester United have been in contact. So the discussion, the negotiation is underway, and Solskjær is understood to be the leading candidate to become a new Manchester United manager, of course, in that case, interim, caretaker manager till the end of the season, and then Man United will make a permanent appointment in summer 2026 with a big name. So this is the idea. Solskjær told Manchester United this afternoon, no problem on the contract, no problem on the timing, no problem on the salary, don't care about the money, I just want to help Man United, I just want to get back at Man United. And so everything is set between Solskjær, his agents, in terms of contract details. Now is Man United who have to decide, okay, we proceed, but internally at the club, it's seen as a really concrete and possible solution. The other names mentioned internally are Michael Carrick and Ruud van Nistelrooy, two former Manchester United players, two former Manchester United interim managers, so people who know the club very well, but at the moment, Ole remains the favorite. Let's see who's going to be the final pick by Manchester United owners, directors, management. So that's going to be an important story to follow. But Ole has very good chances. He's ready, so that could be done any moment with Darren Fletcher being on the touchline this week as reported. Johnny Evans is also back to Man United, obviously, former player from Man United, then helping in the backroom staff. A few months ago he left the club, and today back to help Darren Fletcher. So that's an important point. Johnny Evans is back at Manchester United in terms of backroom staff in this difficult moment. On the other side of Manchester, Antoine Semenyo to Manchester City. He's coming, the medical has been booked, everything is ready. I told you, no worries, no problems. Antoine Semenyo will play for Manchester City. The Here We Go is coming. The player is going to work under Pep Guardiola, so zero doubts about that one since Christmas Eve, 24th of December. I told you that that was the very clear destination of the story, and here we are with Antoine Semenyo set to become a Manchester City player after playing his final game at Bournemouth on Wednesday. He's going to become a new City player. So all set on that one. Not an easy moment at Manchester City in terms of injuries, because Joško Gvardiol will be out for a few months. Ruben Dias also confirmed with a 6 weeks injury, hamstring injury. And so it's a problem. Man City have many centre-backs out. Yesterday they recalled Max Allain, the centre-back from Watford, from the loan. And so he's available for Pep Guardiola already now, but they want to go all in for Marc Guéhi immediately. So City want to sign a centre-back in January. City want to do something to help Pep Guardiola. Marc Guéhi is a target, but don't forget that there are Liverpool and Bayern involved in the race over a potential free deal for the summer transfer window. And so let's see if Liverpool could consider to anticipate the deal in January or not, to try. At the moment, still no official bid to Palace, but for sure Liverpool are still in conversation with the agents and saying for Bayern. So Man City will try to make it happen now. Let's see if it's going to be possible with the player and with Steve Parish, the chairman of Crystal Palace. Talking about players, guys, I wanted to mention, first of all, that Hansi Flick confirms João Cancelo to Barcelona. Hansi Flick confirms that he approved this move. Cancelo can play on the right, on the left, as a winger, whatever they want. And so they are convinced, said Hansi Flick, that this could be a very good option for the next 6 months. So it's going to be signed soon. And then, to finish where we started, Manchester United, many questions on Kobbie Mainoo and on Joshua Zirkzee. On Kobbie Mainoo, let me tell you that Napoli have always been interested in the last few months, but now with Ruben Amorim leaving the club, internally at Man United, they have a feeling that they might trust Kobbie Mainoo in this moment for the second half of the season. So with Amorim, the relationship was not excellent. So that's why Kobbie Mainoo was prepared to go on loan. Now, with the new manager coming, let's see who is going to be. Let's see what kind of strategy they will do. But internally at Man United, they feel that Kobbie Mainoo could be one of the players who are going to have better game time in terms also of opportunities, also under a new manager. And then Joshua Zirkzee. Today, Roma director Massara confirmed that they still want Joshua Zirkzee. They are very interested in Joshua Zirkzee. Roma remain ready to make this deal happen. They know the player is keen on the move, but also on this one is the new manager who now has to decide, together with Manchester United management, what they want to do for Joshua Zirkzee, whether they want to make it happen or not. So now is an internal decision at Man United, but with the new manager, the story for Kobbie Mainoo will be different. That's the feeling, because the club really trusts the player. The case of Joshua Zirkzee is different, so let's see how the conversation with the player will be. But those two cases, Zirkzee and Mainoo, for sure will be impacted by this change of manager, with Ruben Amorim leaving and with an interim coach to arrive soon. The leading candidate, remember, is Ole Gunnar Solskjær. And so guys, let me hear your thoughts on all these stories, going from Ole, yes or no for Man United, and also Carrick, Van Nistelrooy, but then players, Mainoo, Zirkzee, what should they do in these two cases? And then Semenyo, Cancelo, Marc Guéhi. Guys, your opinion here in comments, like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon, here with Fabrizio.